The Ego's Circus. In 1947, Ross Stagner ran a quiet little carnival in a psychology lab. He handed personnel managers a personality test. Hen gave them feedback that wasn't based on their answers at all. Instead, it came from horoscopes and graphology, the kind of tricks that dress up vagueness with the clothing of science. More than half said the feedback nailed them. Almost none said it was wrong. A year later, Bertram Forer pulled the same stunt with his students. Each of them received the exact same individualized profile. You crave admiration, you doubt yourself, you're sometimes outgoing and sometimes shy. Average rating of accuracy, 4.3 out of 5. The vignette had been lifted wholesale from an astrology book at a newsstand. That's the Barnum effect in action. P.T. Barnum said, "There's a sucker born every minute." Psychology gave that showman's insight a data set, and social media gave it 1 billion stages. The old trick in a new tent. The mechanics are simple. The trick only needs 2 things. First, vagueness that feels specific. Say, at times you feel sure of yourself, at times you don't, and the ego instantly rushes to fill in the blanks. It projects its own content into an empty outline and calls it recognition. Second, authority you can trust. A lab coat, a crystal ball, or a TikTok microphone. The costume doesn't matter as long as it looks official. When these 2 forces combine, the result is a mirror that masquerades as a portrait. People sigh and say, "Finally, someone sees me." But what's being seen? Not the self created by God, but a mask they already believed in. The ego's Hunger Games. The Forer effect exposes the ego's central addiction. It is the hunger for identity confirmation. The ego does not care whether it comes from a psychologist, a psychic, or a BuzzFeed quiz. All it wants is reinforcement. Tell me who I am. Tell me I exist. This craving is the shadow of guilt, because if truth were remembered, no confirmation would be needed. That hunger makes the whole circus profitable. Not because people are fools, but because they've mistaken personality for reality. Every vague compliment, every flattering horoscope, every algorithm-curated video whispers the same ego refrain. You are a special mask and I can prove it. And the proof keeps the mask intact while the self is forgotten. Social media as Barnum's midway. Today, Barnum doesn't need tents or ticket booths. He has hashtags and push notifications. Personality quizzes recycled on LinkedIn. Astrology TikToks with millions of likes. AI apps that text you your cosmic vibe. Influencers diagnosing trauma in under a minute. Each of these is a sideshow attraction, complete with barkers calling for attention. The hashtags cry out like carnival signs. The push notifications ring like rigged bells at a midway game. Every single one is the same game. Vague affirmations wrapped in confidence, always promising revelation but delivering only reflection. And the audience? Not suckers but dreamers chasing a reflection, mistaking a mask for a miracle. The flip, Spirit versus Circus. Barnum's mirror says, "Here is your personality, complicated but lovable, flawed but fascinating." The Spirit's mirror says, "You have no personality at all. You are changeless, whole, beyond roles, beyond time." One validates the mask. The other exposes it as nothing. That's why the Barnum effect isn't just a psychological curiosity. It's a living parable of the ego's entire strategy. Keep the language vague, keep the flattery flowing, keep the distractions moving. Just don't let the tent collapse. The ego's salvation always requires the mask to be believed in. But true salvation is the recognition that the mask never existed. The question that matters. Birnbaum warned, self-validation is no validation. The Course in Miracles goes further. What is not real cannot be threatened. The ego's circus cannot be threatened because there is nothing there to begin with. The Holy Spirit needs no vague flattery, only willingness to look at the lie and let it go. So the real question isn't, am I a sucker? The real question is, why am I still buying tickets to a show that was never real? And why does the empty stage still look more appealing than the vast light shining beyond the tent? Step right up, ladies and gentlemen, for the greatest show on earth. A mirror that flatters, a crystal ball that knows your name, a fortune cookie baked by algorithms. You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll believe, until the curtain falls and you discover the stage was empty. The Barnum effect, another midway attraction on the long, crooked road of the ego. Next stop, the Twilight Zone,